Hey. What's up?
Are you going to marathon?
Yeah.
You are? Okay, you can take this house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On Friday.
Material now through 1231. And it's picked up from right to left at about the 5 and grabbed by Thompson. He takes it across the middle of the 15 to 20. And he's out near the 25-yard line of Houston. Chris Thompson, a rookie free agent from Florida, takes it 20 yards. And it's at the 25. Here come the Texans, down by 7. We're in the second quarter. First and 10, they got the ball.
You know, Kevin, here's the psychology of a young quarterback and the stuff that you have to deal with, especially when you're on the road. You know, the momentum has clearly shifted to the side of the home team, the Ravens. Tom Savage got off to a great start, has really struggled, is coming off of an interception right now, and somehow, some way, he's got to get back to his game, and Bill O'Brien's got to put him in a position, hopefully, to be successful.
4 defensive backs for Baltimore from the Houston 25. Texans in the first and 10. Here's the quarterback, Kevin to the center, hands off, and it's Miller running laterally on the 20, running to the far sideline, running out of real estate, running out of bounds. At about the 25-yard line, I think you see right on the line of scrimmage. In fact, he ran parallel to it, laterally to the far side. No game over, second and 10.
And it looks like he's going to stay down over there, so they may lose their starting running back here. But you know, the interesting thing about all of this, the psychology of playing quarterback, this is where you find out. Like Deshaun Watson, he would go out here and he would make plays. We saw him do that time and again. Momentum would shift. He would come out. He'd make a couple really plays, big plays that only an athlete of his caliber could make. And all of a sudden, the momentum would swing back in the favor of the Texans. But that's not who Tom Savage is, and that's why it's so hard to find that quarterback to be the leader of your team, because you need them big in a situation like this.
All right, they've taken Miller out. Blue is in, but Blue is a wide receiver. Second down and 10 from the 25 of Houston. White jerseys, navy pants, moving left to right of the natural grass on this 50-degree night in Baltimore. Savage gets the shotgun snap. He sets in the pocket. The pressure is there. The pass is deflected. He goes incomplete. They left his hand to win about 2 yards, and it was not net. Is that the third deflected pass? It is by the Baltimore D against Houston quarterback Tom Savage.
You know, Phil Simms and I were talking on Thanksgiving on the NFL today, and we were remarking about how well Philip Rivers is throwing the football and how his arm angle is always different, and a lot of times his sidearm, and yet he never gets the ball batted down. You know why, Kevin? Because there's an innate ability to understand when to throw the ball and how not to get the ball knocked down. And right now, a young quarterback like Tom Savage is going to suffer not having that asset in his back pocket like Phil Rivers does.
Savage in his 25. Third down and 10. Shotgun snap. Line drive down the middle. The lead in two-handed catch. David Hopkins. 40 runs up the middle of the 50 on the hash mark 45. He's down to the Baltimore 42. He is an all-pro receiver and showing it right there on 3rd and 10. A catch and run with a leaping two-handed grab away from his body for 34 yards on the drive to the 42-yard line of Baltimore. First and 10 Houston.
And that was a huge throw by Savage. That was a deep in cross, a little bit behind Hopkins. He makes a great catch and adjustment on the ball and helps his young quarterback out.
First and 10 from the 45. It's a handoff, and it goes to the running back, Blue, who runs over the right tackle. No gain on the play, coming to the near side. He was stopped on the numbers at the 42 of Baltimore to the sideline, and Ross Tucker.
Two quick things, guys. Left tackle for the Texans, Chris Clark. He is out with an ankle injury right now. He's questionable to return. Kendall Lands in at left tackle. And really, this Texans offensive line, with the exception of that one play where they pulled the guard to try to block Terrell Suggs, has been pretty good in pass pro so far.
5 to play in the third. 14-7 Baltimore. Second down and 10. It's a handoff from the Baltimore 42. The Houston running back, Alfred Blue, Kansas in the backfield. Brought down, maybe lost about a half yard on the play. Just outside the 42 of Baltimore. They were zeroing in. Nice defense there by Owasu. Now it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 42 of Baltimore.
Mosley on the sideline, and his knee does not hit the ground. Somehow he's able to maintain his balance, gets the first down, and a big first down run after the catch by Alfred Blue.
Baltimore 28. Savage, the Houston quarterback, is under center. They're moving left to right. He's got an eye formation. A three-man defensive front will come charging for Baltimore. Gets it down by 7, late second quarter. Tight end in motion. Savage under center. The snap, the spin, the handoff to Blue. Runs over the guard. He's past the 29, between the hash marks and maybe to the 27 on a gain of a yard. And that's it. Down to the Baltimore 27. With Boomer Esiason, Kevin Harlan, we are in the broadcast booth, the Grainger broadcast booth here at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. The products and services you need when you need them. Grainger's got your back to keep your facility running. Grainger for the ones who get it done.
And Kevin, down here, you know, you can block up 7 guys, even 8 guys if you want, and let DeAndre Hopkins go one-on-one with Carr down here at the bottom of the screen. He's got this whole outside of the field, and he can go your best player against their second-best defensive back.
Baltimore 27. Houston second down 9. Shotgun snap. Big handoff. There's a block by that running back and a pass which is deflected, goes fluttering out of bounds. Boy, the pressure on Savage is intense. His pass goes fluttering after it was deflected at the line. It goes out of bounds on the far sideline at the 20. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Houston down by 7 with 2:35 to play in the second quarter.
3rd and 9, and the Texans already have converted a 3rd and 10 and 3rd and 11 on this drive alone. But again, I think this time they'll probably have a safety over the top of DeAndre Hopkins. You'll see he'll go to the left side of the field now. There's one safety in the middle. That means it's one-on-one. And if you want to take your chance, you go right to your athletic gifted wide receiver and let him make a play for you.
Baltimore 27, Houston 3rd and 9. In the gun, 5 in the secondary. Low shotgun snap. The blitz is on. The throw is short. And it's caught by the tight end for Norwich, 25. He breaks the tackle, goes to the 20. Flag is thrown. He's inside the numbers and finally tackled at the 17-yard line of Baltimore.
Roughing the passer, number 20, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic. Half the distance to the goal, automatic. First down.
Low hit on Savage, and it was by Owasso. That was the flag, and it's thrown on Baltimore.
Actually, I think it's on Kennedy.
Oh, you're right. It is on Kennedy.
That's right. It's going to be the defensive back. He's blitzing. And the thing that I like about this, Savage saw the blitz. He knew to get rid of it. He threw it to the right spot. His quick tight end. His tight end makes a nice run for a first down. So they would have converted the first down anyway. But now you have the penalty tacked on as Kennedy hits Savage below the waist. And it's clearly a penalty and the right call. And now the Ravens find themselves in the shadow of their own goal line with the Texans with the ball on their 8-yard line.
Goal to go from the 9, first and goal. Blue in the backfield, 3 tight ends. Quarterback Savage under center. The snap, the spin, fake handoff. Here comes the end around fake and a throw that far side. Caught by Ellington at the 10 outside the numbers. He dances his way to the 5 of the Baltimore Ravens and finally tackled at the 4 with a gain of 5 on that play, which takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 14-7 Baltimore lead. We're at the 2-minute warning, but Houston has got a goal to go inside the 5. We've reached that 2-minute warning, and it's brought to you by Kidda. Reminding you to replace your smoke and CO alarms every 10 years. Install Kidda's worry-free alarms offering 10 years of non-stop battery protection. Kidda, technology that saves lives. Baltimore 14, the Houston Texans 7. 2-minute warning, and you're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
This holiday season, make the smart choice and switch to Sprint to get new Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, Note 8, or S8 Active with 50% off your lease. That's right, the hottest Samsung devices 50% off. Plus, with Galaxy Forever, you can upgrade to the latest Galaxy anytime after 12 lease payments. And when you switch to Sprint, you get the best price for unlimited. $25 per month per line for a family of 4, plus get a 5th line free. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You also get 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot in HD, so you can stream your favorite holiday movies, music, and games. So stop by your local Sprint store, sprint.com/holiday deals, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 to learn more. Requires 18-month lease and new line savings via monthly credit applied within 2 bills. Early termination results in remaining balance due after 1/31/19. Pay $38 a line per month with auto pay. Service taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to Verizon Beyond Unlimited rates, AT&T Unlimited Plus plan, T-Mobile One Plus plan for 5 lines. Carrier features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
accessories for your engine to replacing your windshield wiper blades, thermostat parts, or radiators, O'Reilly will help get your car or truck in fighting shape for the cold weather ahead. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Parts, better prices every day.
The Houston Texans are on the move. They've got the ball at the Baltimore 4. Second and goal. They took over at 6:44 left in the second quarter. They trailed 7 points down, 14-7. Blue in the backfield. Shotgun formation for 7. Second goal at the Baltimore 4. Blue is about 2 feet to the left of Savage against the shotgun snap. But there's a short pass to Blue. It's a looping 2-hand catch to the 5, and he's caught down immediately. Hit on the play by Jefferson. He'll lose on the play a couple, make it 3, and he's back to about the 7-yard line of the Ravens. And the clock now at 1:52. And a timeout has been taken. It'll be 3rd and goal for Houston, down by 7, late first half.
You know, Kevin, if you are, a veteran quarterback, you've been here before, you're willing to wait on things, and young quarterbacks just tend to hurry things, and they force things quickly, and they kind of already decide when they break the huddle where they want to throw the football. And a guy like Tom Savage is valuable playing time. He's going to play the rest of the year as their starting quarterback, assuming he doesn't get hurt. And these issues and these situations right now will teach him so much about himself and what to look for. He's played pretty good.
3rd and goal at the 7-yard line of Baltimore. Houston lines up, moving left to right. Long drive. Blue in the backfield. 2 yards to the right of Savage in the gun. 5 in the secondary. Shotgun snap. Drops back. Cocks his arm. Gentle pass in the back of the end zone. Triple teamed incomplete. For Fedorowicz underneath the crossbar in the middle in the back of the end zone. It's a pass too high and uncatchable. It is 4th and goal, and here comes the field goal unit for the Texans.
Yeah, I think if you're DeAndre Hopkins, you got to be really frustrated. They didn't go to you once down here, and you were basically uncoverable. And especially with the flag-happy officials these days in the NFL, why not take shots when you have the opportunity down here? So I think a missed opportunity, but nonetheless a very good drive by Tom Savage at the end of the second quarter here.
Here comes a 25-yard field goal try by Fairbairn. Holder will be Leckler. Ball goes down near Ash off the grass. The kick to a right is good from 25. And a closer score with 1:48 to play in the second quarter. Ravens now lead it 14-10. With a reminder that for every field goal made tonight throughout the season, Barbasol will make a donation to the Boomer Esiason Foundation. Barbasol, the brand America trusts for a close shave, now has razors. Premium disposable razors with an advanced pivoting head and ultra-thin blades. You're looking good, America. So we've had a turnover, interception by Jefferson on a throw by the quarterback Savage. A touchdown run by Houston's Lamar Miller, who is injured and out right now. And then 2 consecutive touchdown runs, Boomer, by Baltimore late here in the first half. It is 14-10, Ravens by 4, late second quarter.
And remember, both of those touchdowns by the Ravens came off huge plays. One by the special teams. It was a fake punt, and Cook threw a beautiful pass for a first down to put the Ravens deep into the red zone. And then, of course, a couple sacks and an interception by the Ravens defense also gave that Ravens offense a short field. They capitalized on that, hence the 14-10 lead here at the end of the second quarter.
14-10, 1:48 to play in the first half. The Houston kickoff from left to right is end over end, 8 yards deep, and Moore will take it out. Running on the numbers, the 10. Cuts to the middle, breaks a tackle at about the 12. He's past the hash marks and crosses the 15 and tackled at the 17-yard line for the Baltimore Ravens on the kick return of 24 yards. He took it from 8 yards deep. And here comes the offense. Flacco with 1:43 in the second quarter left. Stay tuned for the Westwood One Monday Night Football Halftime Report. It's brought to you by Mastro's Steakhouse, an unparalleled dining experience. Visit mastrosrestaurants.com for reservations today. Jim Gray will be joined by Patriot quarterback Tom Brady. Timeouts, Houston 3, Baltimore 2. With the quarterback Flacco in the gun from his 17 in all black tonight. Moving right to left, late second quarter, leading by 4. 1st and 10 shotgun snap. Here comes Connie. There goes the ball. It's out quickly, and it's an incomplete pass to the far sideline, looking for receiver Jeremy Maclin. Heavily covered on the play by Jackson in the Houston secondary. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
I would say, when you take a look at Jeremy Maclin, and you know his reputation, he was a big-time wide receiver at Kansas City and everything else. For whatever reason, you know, he and Joe Flacco just have not really hit it off. I know he's got 31 catches, 3 touchdowns, but it just seems like it's such a grind with this wide receiver crew and their quarterback.
6 in the secondary for Houston, 2nd and 10 with the shotgun snap from the 17 of Baltimore. Flacco will give off to Woodhead, runs over the guard, the 20 on the hash mark, the 25, and tackled at the 27-yard line of Baltimore, close to a first down. Gain of 10, timeout taken. Timeout taken by Baltimore. Hey, don't miss all the NFL action Thursday night on NBC and NFL Network and streaming on Amazon Prime Video. It's the Redskins and Cowboys. And, of course, you can hear every Thursday night game right here on Westwood One, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, on many of these same stations.
You know, Kevin, it's interesting watching Mike Vrabel, the defense coordinator of the Houston Texans, on the sideline. We did so many of their games when he was with the Patriots and how valuable he was as a Patriot player and like the quintessential Patriot player, the do-it-all type of player, and obviously a very high IQ when it comes to football. One of the reasons why he is the defense coordinator here in Houston.
The official signaled the wrong team. The timeout was taken by Houston. We have 2 apiece. A first down run by Woodhead to the 27-yard line of Baltimore. Here goes Flacco, dropping back and scrambling from the 30 on the hash mark to 35. Sliding feet first on the grass to about the 39 and slid awkwardly. And his knee protection after the 11-yard scrambling run has been knocked off his knee, and a timeout taken by Harbaugh with his starting quarterback and his knee brace broken, it appears, and so they have to use a timeout with the ball on the run to the 38-yard line of Baltimore with 1:14 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about his knee brace. This has happened before. He's dropped his trowel down there on the sideline. They got him covered up with towels and everything else as he's readjusting the knee brace. It's ridiculous, and the officials really don't care. They want to get the game going here. They're told to get the game going here, and Ryan Mallett now is going to go on the field for the Baltimore Ravens here with 1:14 to go and 1 timeout left as they have a 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. Hey, here comes Flacco. That was pretty quick. That was almost like a pit stop, Jeff.
It was. He pulled down his drawers in a hurry. He got the left knee brace back aligned. He's got a 1st and 10 with a single timeout from his own 38, moving from right to left just before halftime, leading by 4. Shotgun snap, Flacco, 1st and 10. Short pass and it's caught by Woodhead, who was grabbed and knocked down by Pleasant, who grabbed him on the shoulder pads, took him down with no gain at the 38-yard line on a quick crossing pattern that produces nothing. 2nd and 10.
That was some tackle. And by the way, Dale Earnhardt Jr. would have been proud about how quickly Joe Flacco dropped his trowel, put up a knee brace, and got back on the field.
2nd and 10. Long line drive thrown on a dive at the 45-yard line and grabbed by Ben Watson, the tight end, who got it almost as he was diving downward in the dirt at the 46-yard line of Houston. 16-yard diving catch on a low spiral thrown up the middle and on the hash mark by Flacco. 1st and 10. And another timeout has been taken. Baltimore's got 1, now none left. They just used their final timeout at the 46 of Houston.
Interesting throw to Ben Watson from Joe Flacco. You know how they do the undergo throws on the underthrown goes on the sideline?
I knew what you were saying.
This was an underthrown go down the hash mark.
Yeah.
And Watson did a good job stopping, coming back, and catching that football for a 1st down.
Flacco, 1st and 10 in the gun, moving right to left. He's on the 46 of Houston. Gets the shotgun snap, long line drive, far sideline, caught. A belt tie grab against the body of Wallace, and then chops his feet, stays in bounds, gets it down to the 37-yard line of Houston. Clock is stopped at 44 seconds, Boomer. And with a 14-10 lead, Baltimore moving well.
Not only are they moving well, they have a quarterback that's competing well tonight. He's running with the football a few times, and when he slings it, he can sling it. He can throw it with the best of them.
In the shotgun, the bare-armed Flacco, pointing out his protections from the 37-yard line of Houston, looking into the nickel. He's got his 4 receivers deployed, 3 right, 1 left. Shotgun snap, 2nd and 1. Short throw. It's a belt-high catch against the body of the receiver, Mike Wallace, on the numbers. He goes to the 35. He picks up 2. It's enough for a 1st down for Baltimore. They have no timeouts. Clock is ticking at 30. Clock is ticking at 29. Flacco quickly gets the tee to the line. 1st and 10 from the Houston 35. Shotgun snap, 1st and 10. Flacco. There's a long arching spiral down the far sideline. No one home. Incomplete. His receiver is stopped at the 20. The ball flies out of bounds at the Houston 19 over down the far sideline.
You know what I didn't like about that previous play? He had one of his wide receivers, I think it was Perryman, on the right side of the formation and made him switch sides as they were waiting for him. The clock was ticking. And he ultimately ended up throwing the ball out of bounds anyway. They cost themselves about 9 seconds right there.
Flacco breaks huddle. Clock at 20 seconds here in the first half. No timeouts, Baltimore leading by 4. Second and 10 in the gun from the Houston 35. Shotgun snap, dropping back 3. Flacco throws far sideline, leaping 2-hand helmet catch. Was made but on the chalk and out of bounds by the leaping backpedaling Wallace at the 25-yard line, shoving after the play with whistles. Incomplete pass to Mike Wallace on the far sideline where the Houston benches. Third and 10.
You know, Mike Wallace is good enough to keep both feet in here. Both feet come down out of bounds. He's got to be a little bit better than that. The throw's got to be better. There's no question about that. But wide receivers in the league make this catch all the time. It's just a little thing. Right? It doesn't seem like much.
But he should be in, right?
That should have been a 9-yard completion, and he should have been able to keep his feet in bounds.
Baltimore leading 14-10 just before halftime. 15 seconds on the second quarter clock. Third down and 10. Flacco in the gun from the 35 of Houston. Long line, right far sideline, and whistles over the head of the spinning and unsuspecting Jeremy Maclin. Maclin was at the 26. The ball whistled over his head down the far sideline at the 22. It's incomplete. The field goal with 12 seconds to play in the first half.
I think just Joe Flacco rushes that one and throws the ball quicker than Maclin was ready for. And I go back to that previous play. Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, A.J. Green, you name the wide receiver, they would normally get their feet in bounds, and Mike Wallace did not.
Here is the terrific Justin Tucker. The ball on the far hash, on the grass, 53-yard field goal try. Minimal breeze. Good snap, ball put down, right-footed kick is up at the end over inline, drive to our left hand. Good! From 53, Tucker. With 7 seconds to play, extends the Baltimore lead over Houston, 17-10, late in the second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Coast to coast and around the world, this is Westwood One, your home for the NFL and Monday Night Football.
KNBR 1050. KNBR 1050, your home for 49ers football.
We're gonna be here all day, baby. I like this kind of party.
KTCT San Mateo, regular station.
10-yard run by Woodhead, a 16-yard pass. Wilbur to Watson, a 9-yard pass to Wallace. They hit 3 on a field goal, 53. 17-10 Baltimore just before halftime.
Man, that Justin Tucker is some special kicker. Is he not?
He's a good one.
He's just money. You know he goes out there and he's just going to drill it right down the middle, and he did it again. And what a season he's having. He's got 79 points. He's 19 for 19 on PAT. He's got a career high and a career long of 61.
Tucker will kick off for Baltimore from right to left. It's sent over end. It's taken by Thompson on the run to the 5. Cuts to the middle of the field to 10, the 15, the 20. Got a bunch of runs laterally in the 30. Cuts to the near side. He's to the 35, and no time remains. Here at halftime this season, NFL players are lacing up to support charitable causes important to them. Go behind the scenes as they design their special edition cause-related cleats and discover the stories behind their designs at NFL.com/mycause.mycleats. And so we are at halftime. Both teams will go to their respective locker rooms. We have a 17-10 Baltimore lead with 2 touchdowns, one of 10 yards by Allen, an 8-yard run by Collins, and a 53-yard field goal. If they win, the Ravens will be number 6 in the AFC. Here at halftime, 17-10 Baltimore. When we come back, Jim Gray joins us from our studios with the Astros halftime report. You're listening to Monday Night Football on Westwood One.
Make your Burlington store your one-stop for coats and save on all the best looks for the whole family. Anoraks, puffers, 3-in-1 systems jackets. Burlington's packed with every style, every size. Find your perfect worth at the perfect price. Plus, stock up on scarves, hats, gloves, boots, even snow fans. From the top name brands everyone loves. Up to 65% off other retailers' prices every day. Don't get caught in the cold. Hurry into Burlington today. Style for everyone.
And now, a page from the diary of Flo.
Dear diary, I got the brush off again. I don't get it. Is there something wrong with the way I wave? Elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist. Why won't that little basset hound acknowledge me? I'm friendly. I give everyone peace of mind when I protect their homes through Progressive. They should be jumping for joy when I walk by.
Save an average of 17
Flacco, 11 for 20, 89 yards. The Ravens have a 17-10 lead over the Texans. Pleased to be joined, as always, by New England Patriot quarterback Tom Brady. Tommy, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Jim. Great talking to you.
Good to talk to you as well. You know, injuries play such a big part. Yesterday, the Patriots had a ton of them, and I guess we'll have to wait until later in the week. But what happens when they're season-ending, like J.J. Watt and Merciless and Deshaun Watson? How does the team go on with their season and try and compete when they've lost so many critical guys?
It's certainly a game of attrition, and you see that with, Houston tonight. They've lost some of their best players. We have two. Donta Hightower's out here, Julian Edelman. It's unfortunate, but the injury rate in the NFL is at 100%. I mean, everyone's getting hurt. It's just a matter of the severity of some of these injuries, and you hate to see when they are season-ending because of the quality of play diminishes, but also the long rehab process it takes to get back.
Tom, how impressed were you with Deshaun Watson, and have you been in contact with him to encourage him since he's been out with this injury?
Yeah, I have, and I met him in training camp. We practiced against Houston, and I was so impressed with Deshaun. Obviously, he was having a great season. Deshaun is obviously a great passer of the football, and I think some of the plays that he really made, escaping the pocket, and it was almost like a magician back there, and certainly not part of my game, but I really admire players who can do those things, and Deshaun can do that as well as anybody in the NFL. I mean, you see other players like Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson do it also, and it's such a unique way to play the position and a great way to play the position. If you can do it, that's one of your strengths.
Tom, everything will be decided here in December as you get ready for the playoff push. There's a lot of new teams who are in this mix. What about some of these teams that we haven't seen, like Philadelphia, who now has the best record in the league, and some of these teams in the AFC that are now competing and month will be
it's an interesting time of year. You work so hard to get to this point. It really starts and ends in December because I was a part of the team that was in 2001 that was 5-5, and we went on and won the Super Bowl in 2001. I was a part of a team a few years ago that was 10-0 as the 10 teams, and we lost in the playoffs. Most of the teams are kind of in the mix. There's maybe a few teams that are just out of it that really have no chance, but the majority of teams are in it. Whether you're one of the best records in the league or kind of hovering around 500. I mean, that's why all these games are important. If you can string off a bunch of victories this time of year and you get a lot of momentum going into the playoffs and you make it, you can be very dangerous. We've seen that over the course of the history of the NFL.
Final thought, Tom. You're quite a chef. You cooked Thanksgiving dinner for your family, and we got a call from Tillman Fertitta, the owner of Mastro's. Apparently, you're very involved on social media with some type of biscuits. Are you going to make them available?
I know Tillman. I should get him the recipe at Laura Mastro's for my grandma's biscuits.